So we're at Notre Dame, and we walked all the way here, and we're gonna take the metro back. Oh, we arrived at Paris. And on our way here, we decided we were gonna walk because it's gonna rain later on. And we went through a sketchy part of town, but we survived. We didn't have any purses or anything, so it was fine. But now we're here, and we're gonna go get ice cream later that they say is the best ice cream in the world. I'm so excited. And that's it.
Here's Notre Dame.
Do a Hannah. We're gonna come back later and like actually do stuff, but right now we're just looking at the outside. Quasimodo. It's 2 o'clock now.
On the Cathedral of Notre Dame, there's flying buttresses on the sides.
Like a flying nun?
No, not like a flying nun. They're for architectural purposes, and it's mostly to keep it standing because there's so much weight on the top that they had to create these things. They made these up. They didn't have these before, and they decided they needed to distribute the weight so that they could keep the cathedral up. So they made the flying buttresses, and it brings the weight from the top down to the sides and then down to the ground. Those right there are the flying buttresses.
We're at this place that a geocache is here, but there's too many people around, so I can't find it, and I'm not really sure where it is, but I saw a picture of this place and now I know what it is. But like over there some is a wall, and it's blue with like white writing on it, and we think it says I love you in all these different languages, which is really cool. But I don't think they have English, which is kind of like, do you really not like us that much, or why wouldn't you have I love you on there? Like, that's a cute word, I feel like. And we're now just here in this little park, but we just happened to stumble upon it, and then I was like, I know that place. But I think it's just like an art thing, like, I don't know. Okay, this is the wall. And see that girl right there in the blue dress? We were at Moulin Rouge, and there's like an air vent, and she was like, oh, an air vent, and then her dress flew up and you could see her underwear. Okay, we are here at the Sacred Coeur or something. It's called Sacred Heart in English. And we had to climb like a million stairs to get here. I was dying. We had to take a lot of breaks. And now look at it. Da, da, da.
Here we are at the Bastille, or in the plaza of the Bastille, and the Bastille Day is on the 14th of July, I think, and it's like a big day for French people. And basically back in the day, when they still had like a king and queen.
Marie Antoinette.
Yeah, Marie Antoinette times. Back when they still had a king and a queen, the people like revolted and it went crazy, and they stormed the Bastille. And basically the Bastille is like an armory kind of, and I think kind of like a prison. And they stormed it, and they killed the guards, and they put their heads on pikes, and they took all the armory stuff, and they started like going crazy in the streets.
Miranda's ordering a Nutella crepe. Okay, this is my first time having a crepe with Nutella. This is my first time having Nutella. And there's two places like next to each other that are like competing. They're like the same prices. There's that I feel is not as flashy, and like they're just so good. And then there's this one, which issued more color because we have more money, so there. But we got it from the home place, and now I'm gonna have my first bite. Good. Look at Miranda's ice cream rose. What'd you get?
Vanilla.
No, but
Vaniglia.
say
But
it
they
how,
say vanille.
But say, how do you say all?
I said two, or I just said vanille, and then the lady said all of them, but in French. And I was like,
But you can get like 3 flavors if you
yeah,
want.
you can have the middle be a flavor, and then the petals be 2 different flavors if you want.
Fancy. Take a bite and tell us how it is.
French vanilla-y. Very beany.
Scooters are very popular here. I'm scared of recording too much because, like, what about a parent? Oh, parent on a scooter. Parent on a scooter. I want to see him do a trick. Did he do one?
He jumped off the thing.